Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya291. As you may remember, the king got very angry when he received prasad from the priests and there was a hair in it. So the priests, to save their necks, said, "Oh, that's God's hair. If you don't believe us, come to Pandari and look at the idol. If he has no hair, you can punish us then." The king asked the Brahmins how it was that Kanupatra was absorbed in God. The priest replied, she united with him just as salt unites with seawater. In order to obtain evidence for himself, the king started for Pandari. And the Brahmins, feeling great concern, said, "What shall we do now? If the king does not find any hair upon the god, he will kill us. The dweller in the world will either help us and spare us shame, or he will disregard us. We don't know." When the Brahmins approached near to Pandari, they pleaded with God in piteous tones, saying, "O merciful one, Madhava, you are our protector. When the lacquered house was aflame, your infinite self did rush to the help of the Pandavas. So apart from you, there is no one to protect us. When serving food to evil ones, you turned the good Draupadi into the four-armed one. So now, O husband of Rukmini, you are our protector. What concern do you feel for us in our distress?" When in a forest a fire raged and was burning the cows, you swallowed its flames and protected the cows and cowherds. What difficulty can you have in protecting us at this time? When a terrible rain was falling, you held up the mountain Govardhan on the tip of your nail. Therefore, what difficulty can you have now in sparing our lives? Knowing your power, we stated in writing to the king that the curly hair belonged to the four-armed one, the dark-complexioned one. King goes to Pandharpur to verify her death. The king arrived at the great door of the temple and saw the Brahmins prostrating before God near the eagle platform. They said, "O infinite, O giver of blessing to Pundalik, you are our savior at this time of trouble. Apart from you, O Lord of the world, we see no one to help us." Then the king went into the god's bedchamber and looked at the god. Suddenly he saw the god's very brilliant crown, his most beautiful curly hair, his large lotus eyes, his divine earrings in the shape of crocodiles, and around his neck the garland of the Kostubjo. On his breast was an extremely beautiful ornament, and both his hands were placed upon his hips. Around his waist was the yellow robe, and around his neck appeared the delightful Vijayanti garland. He who is the object of contemplation for the yogis, and whom all the gods worship, he was at that moment seen by the king. The moment the king saw him, he became repentant and said to the Brahmins, "I've seen the idol of God just as you told me he would appear." With entire reverence, the king prostrated himself before God, and giving an embrace to the god, he said to the priests, "Kanupatra's fortune is supreme in becoming united with the essential form of Hari. I am an unfortunate, ignorant of knowledge, and because of that I have persecuted her." He then said to the priests, "You say that Kanupatra turned into a tree? How is that?" They then took the king to the southern door of the temple and showed him the Tarati tree. The Brahmins told the king that the sacred city of Pandari was a very ancient one, and that all the gods became trees and remained here. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.